This is the air track system used in investigations of conservation of momentum in Physics 30. It consists of a track with holes in it where air blows out, two carts, either of the same mass or of different mass, that can undergo a collision, two photo gates to time how long it takes for the carts to pass through, and two timers. All three devices, the two timers and the track, are connected to the same power supply, so all you have to do is plug in one cord and come around and turn on the compressor. If the track is properly leveled, using a control here, then the carts should remain stationary, but they are in an essentially frictionless environment. In order to ensure the least amount of error in your experiment, you want to make sure that your air track is level before you carry out any collision. In order to do that, you simply turn it on and place a cart on the track. If, when you let it go, the cart doesn't move, then there's no component of gravity acting along the track. This would seem to be successfully leveled at the moment. Mostly. Nothing's perfect. You can test it with another cart as well. Begin with it at rest. If it remains at rest, then your track is level. If it starts to move, well, then you may need to do a little bit of work. So since this cart moves to the right, we want to lower the left end of the track. And you do that with a control that's found only at the left end. So if you look closely here, you can see a screw and a wing nut. Loosen the wing nut and turn the screw to either raise or lower this end of the track. And then test again with your cart. Looks as though I went the wrong way and made that problem worse. Let's try again. Clearly I need to lower this end, so I need to come to this screw and turn it to actually shorten the amount of screw that's on the outside. And in order to do that, I'll need to turn it clockwise as seen from the bottom. Let's try that position. That's better, but I might have gone too far. Repeat as necessary until you can find a place where the cart stays mainly stationary. When you've found that spot, tighten the wing nut again and carry out your experiment. So the table's been leveled to the best of my ability, and I'm going to carry out a hit and rebound collision. The gold cart is going to start on the left, travel through the photo gate, hit the red cart, then the gold cart will rebound through its original photo gate while the red cart moves on to the right. Let's watch. You should have seen the time on the gold cart photo gate here on your left change when it first went through, but it did not change on the way back. Since the red cart only went through the photo gate once, the time that's on here is the time for the red cart to go through. But for the gold cart, the initial time that shows is the time to go through, and not until you hit the recall button, which is the top button here, do you see a time that represents the gold cart going through and going back. So in order to get the time for the gold cart moving backwards through the photo gate, you have to take the original time value and subtract it from the cumulative recall time.